Hello everyone and welcome to Safe at Homestead. I am so happy you stopped by. My name is Elena and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a small haul that I did at Dollar Tree and Walmart. Mostly it's gardening and seed starting stuff, but there's a couple of other things thrown in as well. I don't know about you, but year after year I seem to be late to the game when it comes to springtime products at Dollar Tree. The reason is because I always go in the spring. But this year I wised up and I've learned that the first 2 weeks of February is when Dollar Tree stocks their shelves with springtime products. And so yesterday I headed out to see what I could find. Actually, I went to two Dollar Trees. Let me show you what I got. The first thing I want to share is my favorite thing. It's this teal watering can. I don't know how I managed to garden all these years without a watering can. And it's teal. I love this color in the garden. Last year, I spray painted an old chair teal and put it in the perfect spot for me to see it from my kitchen window. And now it has a companion, a teal watering can. It also comes in gray and terracotta, I believe. All right, what else did I get at Dollar Tree? Oh, these plant clips. These are indispensable in the garden because there's always something to clip up, pin up, something that's trailing, some vine that needs wrangling, and these worked pretty well for me last year. The only problem I had with them was removing them at the end of the year because they're not the sturdiest thing. So now that they're all tangled up in vines, some of them did break when I tried removing them. But for the most part, they worked. You get 20 for $1.25. 8 are the small size and the rest are large. The other thing I picked up are these plant labels. I got them to use in my winter sowing system, which I will share with you when I get to doing it. You get 10 for $1.25. I won't be using these in my garden, and here's why. Last year I had the worst problem with birds. Not only did they pull out the labels, they were a little bit smaller labels than these. They pulled out the labels as soon as my seeds started to just pop through the surface. They pulled them out and I kept having to reseed, which was a waste of time and a waste of money and a waste of energy. I complained about it at the farmer's market and someone asked me if my labels were white. When I said yes, they said birds are attracted to it and they will come after your labels, and by coming after your labels they see your little seedlings and they pull those out. So this year there won't be any white labels in my garden. I don't know how true that statement is, but what they told me, but I'm not using white. These are going in my seed starting setup. I also got this. You guys have probably seen these before. It is, I say, it is Dollar Tree's answer to the green stalk. Are you familiar with that? It's that vertical growing system that is a great space-saving item for your garden. I love it. It worked great for me last year. I planted a few herbs. Let's see, oregano and thyme. I also did mint in there. I had chamomile and several different lettuces as well as strawberries in it. This is their answer to that. It's a 3-tier stackable planter. I don't think you could stack it up as tall as the green stalk, about 5 feet tall that is, but 2 or 3 tiers I think would be safe. I plan to use these on some stumps in my garden, and I'm going to put herb seeds in here and see if I can't grow herbs. I think it'll be nice cascading over this on stumps to lend some interest to my garden. Okay, I also got this at Dollar Tree. Yes, they're laundry baskets, but I'm not using them for laundry. I am using them for gardening. Last year, I grabbed one at Walmart, one very similar to this, and made a container to grow zucchini in because I was being stubborn and refused to buy the 5-gallon food grade 5-gallon bucket at my feed store. The price was going up weekly. I am not exaggerating, and I just put my foot down that day. I did not want to buy one at that price, so I grabbed one of these, and I think it worked out pretty well. So I got these so I can show you guys how you can do it as well. Okay, let's see. This I also got at Dollar Tree. It is a splatter screen for your pan when you're frying things. That is not how I am going to use it. I saw a really great hack. Where did I see it? I don't know. It might have been a TikTok, I'm not sure, but I am going to show you guys how I'm going to use this to grow something indoors. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I will wait and let you see it when I finally do it. And then let's see. Oh, the things that are not for gardening are these cards. I got 4 cards at Dollar Tree, and that is just a great place to get cards because they are 2 for $1, and you always need cards. And I just prefer to have cards on hand and not have to go looking for cards when I need one. So you always need a card, right? Get well, a thank you, condolence, whatever it may be. And so I got these 4 for only $2, and I will put them with the rest of my cards, and I'll have them handy for when I need them. And then here are 2 items that are more in the organizational vein. This very cute basket, they had them in several different colors. I got gray because I like neutral in the kitchen area. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I couldn't pass it up because how cute is this? I see it as a place to just corral little things, maybe stack my vitamin bottles in here or something like that. When you're living tiny like we are, if you have 2 little items out of place, everything looks disorganized. So I like to have containers to corral things, and I'll let you know what I do with it. And then last but not least from Dollar Tree is this thing. I am not 100% sure what it is. Let's see, does it say? It doesn't say. It says basket. The reason I got this is to organize and store covers to all my containers that I use. My husband has these glass containers he takes for lunch, and I have some other food storage containers. They have plastic covers, and they never stand up straight on their own. They always look untidy. Well, I'm going to stack them in here, corral them in here, and store them that way. All right, let's move on to Walmart. I headed over to Walmart to get some worm castings. I wasn't sure I was going to find them there, but Walmart has been stepping up their game in their garden department. They have so many seeds, so many tools. It's really awesome because everybody lives close to a Walmart, right? I could have gotten it at my local nursery, but that's kind of a drive for me, so I was hoping I would find it at Walmart, and I was happy to find it. So this is a 4-pound bag of earthworm castings, and the reason I needed this was because I use it in with peat moss to make my seed starting mix, and I'm going to be doing that, so I needed some worm castings, and so there that is. I got this container just to do some mixing indoors. I have a 5-gallon bucket I brought in with my peat moss. I'm going to add my worm castings and do the mixing and everything in here in my home over the sink because we're expecting bad weather, but I am determined to get these seeds started. Last year, I had all my winter sowing done in January and all my gallon jugs outside ready to go. I am way behind this year. The other thing that I got for winter sowing is this. I am making a little greenhouse type thing, and for the seeds, I got these peat pots. Now last year I used solo cups, and they worked okay, but I felt like I was wasting the seed starting mix because solo cups were pretty big. I guess I could have put half the soil in it, but then I would have to cut around the top. Yeah, and it just felt like a waste to me. So I talked myself into spending $2.98 for these 12 peat pots. They are 3 inches tall, so I'm going to use a lot less soil than the solo cups. Well, not soil, but the seed starting mix. And they are just the right size to offer about 3 inches of growing space for whatever plants I decide to grow in them in this little greenhouse. This is a project that I look forward to sharing with you as well. And last but not least, I got seeds. I sent 3 orders of seeds out. I got 2, and I'm waiting for the 3rd before I share with you guys what I got. But I forgot to get cayennes. At least I think I forgot to get cayennes, but it doesn't hurt to have extra cayennes. So I got the Fairy Morse cayenne seeds for $1.44 at Walmart. But these three were 50 cents. So delphinium, which I hope I can grow, they remind me of my grandma. She always had delphiniums in the garden. Snapdragons, which are also pretty and colorful, and sweet pea. I hope I can get these to grow. I have not been successful with growing flowers from seed in my garden. Oh, did I mention these? I think I forgot to mention these. These are 10-gram packets. These are pretty large packets from Dollar Tree. They were 50 cents each, I believe. And this one is wildflower mix and a zinnia mix. I have planted so many zinnia seeds in my garden. I think I got one zinnia once. I don't know why, what it is about. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. Give me some suggestions. I'm going to try doing flowers by seed, and hopefully I can have some pretties in my garden this year. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And until my next video, go do something small, but do it in a big way.